How to find yourself again. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt lost, unsure of who you are or where you're headed? It's a common experience, one that can happen after facing life's challenges, setbacks, or simply going through periods of change. But here's the truth: you haven't lost yourself. You've just become disconnected from who you truly are. The good news is that you have the power to find yourself again. Today we'll explore how to rediscover your inner compass, reconnect with your passions, and rebuild your identity. Because no matter where you are in life, you have the ability to realign with your true purpose and step back into the person you were always meant to be. Let's dive in. Rediscover your inner compass. Life has a way of pulling us in different directions. Jobs, relationships, societal expectations, and daily challenges can distract us from who we really are. We often find ourselves questioning, is this really who I am? Or where did I go? These are natural feelings when we feel lost, but it is important to remember that the person you were meant to be is still within you. It has merely been overshadowed by the noise of life. To find yourself again, you must first rediscover your inner compass, the set of values, beliefs, and passions that guide your decisions and actions. The role of self-awareness in finding yourself. The journey back to yourself begins with self-awareness. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to forget what truly matters to us. The constant push to achieve more, to be more, can drown out our inner voice. We become so focused on external success and approval that we neglect the internal compass that aligns us with our true purpose. Self-awareness is the key to reconnecting with your true self. It requires taking time to reflect, to listen deeply to your thoughts, and to observe your reactions to the world around you. It involves asking the tough questions. What makes me feel alive? What are my deepest values? What am I passionate about? What kind of person do I want to be? These questions serve as signposts, guiding you back to your authentic self. When you answer them honestly, you begin to understand where you've strayed from your true path and what needs to be realigned. The importance of reconnecting with core values. Every one of us has a set of core values that define who we are. These values serve as our internal framework, influencing how we make decisions, interact with others, and pursue our goals. When you feel lost or disconnected, it's often because you've drifted away from these values. Take a moment to think about your core values. They may include honesty, kindness, integrity, creativity, love, or adventure. These values are not just ideas, they are the foundation of your identity. When you live in accordance with them, life feels more meaningful and authentic. However, when you compromise your values for external rewards or validation, you start to lose a sense of who you are. For example, imagine someone who values creativity but has spent years in a corporate job that doesn't allow them to express themselves. Over time, they may begin to feel disconnected from their passions and uncertain about their identity. But by reconnecting with the value of creativity, perhaps through a hobby, side project, or career shift, they can start to realign with their true self and rediscover their sense of purpose. Creating space for reflection. In today's fast-paced world, we rarely take time to pause and reflect. Our lives are filled with constant activity, obligations, and noise. However, to reconnect with your inner compass, you need space to reflect and listen. This could be in the form of meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence. By creating this space, you allow yourself to tune in to your inner voice. Reflection helps you discern the difference between what you want in the moment, often driven by external factors, and what you truly need for long-term fulfillment. In these moments of quiet, you may rediscover passions you've forgotten about or ideas that have been buried under the weight of daily responsibilities. When you give yourself permission to reflect, you gain clarity about your desires and motivations. The more time you spend reflecting on your thoughts and feelings, the more you'll understand what's driving you and where you need to refocus your energy. Trusting your intuition. Another key aspect of rediscovering your inner compass is learning to trust your intuition. Intuition is that gut feeling or inner knowing that helps guide you when you face important decisions. It's a powerful tool, yet many of us have been conditioned to ignore it in favor of logic or external opinions. When you're searching for yourself, you may notice that your intuition speaks to you more clearly than you realize. It can manifest as a deep feeling of peace when you make the right choice, or a sense of unease when you're moving in the wrong direction. Trusting this inner guidance helps you rediscover your authentic path and take actions that align with your true self. It might take practice to reconnect with your intuition, but once you start listening to it, you'll begin to notice how it steers you toward what's right for you. For example, you may have a strong sense of needing to move on from a relationship or job, even though everything around you says you should stay. By trusting your inner compass, you can make decisions that are in line with your values and greater sense of purpose. Taking action to align with your inner compass. Rediscovering your inner compass isn't a passive process, it requires intentional action. Once you've reflected on your values and desires, you need to actively incorporate them into your life. This might mean making changes to your routine, reevaluating your relationships, or shifting your career trajectory. For instance, if you've realized that family and connection are at the core of your values, but you've been prioritizing work above all else, you might start by setting aside more time for loved ones. Or if you've discovered that creativity is essential to your happiness, you could begin pursuing an artistic hobby or exploring ways to integrate creativity into your daily work. Action reinforces alignment. By taking steps that reflect your values and passions, you create a life that is in harmony with your true self. This builds confidence and clarity as you continue to grow and evolve. Trusting the process. Rediscovering your inner compass is not an overnight process. It requires time, reflection, and patience. There will be moments of uncertainty, and you may encounter obstacles along the way. However, by staying committed to reconnecting with your core values, trusting your intuition, and taking inspired action, you will begin to find yourself again. Remember, your true self has always been within you. It's just a matter of peeling back the layers that have built up over time. As you rediscover your inner compass, you'll find clarity, purpose, and a renewed sense of direction. Embrace the journey and trust that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Embrace the power of self-reflection. Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools you have in your journey to finding yourself again. It's a practice that allows you to pause and examine your thoughts, emotions, and actions in a deeper way. In our busy, fast-paced lives, it's easy to lose touch with who we really are, but self-reflection creates the opportunity to reconnect with ourselves and our true desires. In this topic, we will explore how the process of self-reflection can guide you back to your authentic self and help you rediscover your purpose, values, and passions. The importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is essentially a process of looking inward. It's the act of taking a step back to evaluate your actions, thoughts, and feelings. When we don't engage in self-reflection, we often move through life reactively, living according to external circumstances and pressures rather than making choices based on our true desires and values. When we intentionally reflect on our lives, we create an opportunity for growth and understanding. It helps us become more self-aware, which is crucial to finding ourselves again. Through self-reflection, we can examine how our past experiences have shaped us, where we may have gone off track, and what steps we need to take to get back on course. Engaging in this process regularly allows you to align your actions with your core values, which ultimately leads to a more fulfilling and authentic life. The process of self-reflection. Self-reflection can take many forms, and there's no one right way to do it. The key is to create a practice that works for you and allows you to explore your thoughts and feelings deeply. Here are a few ways to engage in self-reflection. Journaling. One of the simplest and most effective ways to reflect is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences allows you to externalize what's going on in your mind. It provides clarity and helps you process emotions, making it easier to identify patterns and uncover what might be holding you back from finding yourself again. Start by setting aside time each day or week to write in a journal. Reflect on the key events in your life, how you've been feeling, and the decisions you've made. Ask yourself questions like, what is important to me right now, or what am I avoiding? This practice can reveal insights into your inner self and can serve as a powerful guide on your journey of self-discovery. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation is another powerful tool for self-reflection. By practicing mindfulness, you can become more attuned to your inner world. Meditation helps you quiet the noise of everyday life, allowing you to sit with your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Through mindfulness, you develop the ability to observe your thoughts, noticing patterns that may indicate areas where you've lost touch with your true self. For example, if you find yourself constantly thinking about what others expect from you, meditation can help you acknowledge these thoughts and gently redirect them toward your own desires and goals. Spending time alone. In a world full of distractions, it's essential to create space for solitude. Time alone gives you the opportunity to connect with yourself without external influence. Whether it's taking a walk in nature, sitting quietly in a room, or even enjoying a quiet cup of coffee, the key is to be alone with your thoughts and feelings. In solitude, you can reflect on your life without distractions. Ask yourself what makes you truly happy, what your purpose is, and where you want to go. This quiet time can help you reconnect with the inner part of yourself that often gets lost amidst the hustle and bustle of life. Identifying patterns and uncovering blockages. Through self-reflection, you gain the ability to identify patterns in your life, patterns that may have been leading you away from your true self. Perhaps you notice that you've been repeating certain unhealthy habits, or that you consistently feel unsatisfied despite external success. These patterns can provide clues as where you need to change. Reflecting on your past experiences, your actions, and your emotional responses can help uncover blockages that are holding you back. Maybe you've been stuck in a job that doesn't align with your values, or perhaps you've been surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy rather than lift you up. By identifying these patterns, you can begin to make changes that will help you move closer to the person you were always meant to be. Self-reflection helps you break free from negative cycles and provides the clarity needed to choose a path that is true to your authentic self. Gaining clarity on values and desires. One of the most significant outcomes of self-reflection is gaining clarity on your core values and desires. When life becomes cluttered, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly important. But self-reflection helps you sift through the noise and realign with your values. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding you through decisions and challenges. Take time to reflect on what you truly value. What principles are non-negotiable for you? Do you value honesty, freedom, connection, or creativity? Understanding your values helps you make choices that are in alignment with your true self. Your self-reflection helps you uncover your deepest desires. These desires aren't based on external expectations or comparisons to others. They are the things that truly ignite your passion and bring you joy. Perhaps you've always dreamed of starting a business, writing a book, or traveling the world. Reflecting on these desires allows you to clarify your goals and create a roadmap for achieving them. Letting go of the past. Self-reflection also enables you to evaluate your past and let go of any emotional baggage that might be preventing you from finding yourself again. We all have experiences and memories that shape us, but sometimes we hold on to negative emotions, past mistakes, or regret. These feelings can cloud our judgment and prevent us from moving forward. Through self-reflection, you can acknowledge these emotions, process them, and then release them. This could mean forgiving yourself for past decisions or letting go of past pain that no longer serves you. Releasing the past frees you from its grip, allowing you to move forward with a clearer and lighter mind. Building confidence and purpose. The more you engage in self-reflection, the more confident you become in your ability to make decisions that reflect your true self. The insights gained from self-reflection empower you to take action and pursue your goals with conviction. You no longer have to feel lost or uncertain because you understand who you are, what you want, and where you're headed. In turn, this confidence creates a sense of purpose. When you align your actions with your values and desires, you begin to feel a deeper sense of meaning in your life. Each step you take on your journey of self-discovery strengthens your purpose and reinforces your sense of identity. Self-reflection as a lifelong practice. Finding yourself again is not a one-time event, but a lifelong journey. Self-reflection is an ongoing process that requires patience, honesty, and commitment. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, you build a deeper connection with yourself and gain the clarity needed to move forward with confidence and purpose. Embrace self-reflection as a tool for growth and self-discovery. It will guide you back to your true self, help you overcome obstacles, and ensure that you are living a life that is true to your passions and values. Through self-reflection, you will continually refine your sense of identity and create a life of meaning, fulfillment, and authenticity. Let go of limiting beliefs. One of the biggest obstacles to finding yourself again is the presence of limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts and internal narratives that hold you back from fully realizing your potential. These beliefs are often formed by past experiences, societal expectations, or the opinions of others. They can convince you that you're not capable, not worthy, or not deserving of success and happiness. However, these beliefs are not the truth. They are simply mental constructs that can be changed. The key to rediscovering your true self is recognizing and letting go of these limiting beliefs, freeing yourself from the mental barriers that prevent you from living the life you were meant to lead. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are assumptions or convictions that you hold about yourself, the world, or your capabilities that restrict your potential. They can be based on past failures, societal conditioning, or critical feedback from others. These beliefs often sound like, "I'm not good enough. I don't deserve success. I'll never be able to change. People like me can't achieve their dreams." These negative beliefs shape your mindset, influence your behavior, and ultimately impact your outcomes. They limit your capacity for growth and success by planting seeds of self-doubt and fear. The more you believe these things about yourself, the more you act in ways that reinforce them. In essence, your beliefs become a self-fulfilling prophecy. How limiting beliefs are formed. Limiting beliefs are often the result of early life experiences. When we are young, we absorb information from our parents, teachers, peers, and society. If we experience failure or rejection, we may internalize those experiences and conclude that we are incapable or unworthy. For example, if a child is repeatedly told they are not good at math, they may grow up believing that they're inherently bad at numbers, regardless of their actual ability. Similarly, societal standards and cultural expectations can impose limiting beliefs. If society tells us that only certain types of people achieve success, or that we need to look a certain way to be worthy, we may develop beliefs that limit our ability to reach our full potential. These beliefs are often ingrained in us without our conscious awareness, but they play a powerful role in shaping how we see ourselves and the world around us. The impact of limiting beliefs on your life. Limiting beliefs prevent you from fully embracing who you are. They create mental barriers that inhibit your growth, making it difficult to take risks or pursue new opportunities. For instance, if you believe you aren't good enough to succeed, you may avoid trying new things or even self-sabotage when you're on the verge of achieving something great. Moreover, limiting beliefs can affect your self-esteem and sense of worth. When you internalize the idea that you are not deserving of happiness or success, you may unknowingly attract circumstances that reinforce those beliefs. You may settle for less, accept toxic relationships, or remain in situations that don't fulfill you because deep down you don't believe you deserve better. Recognizing your limiting beliefs. The first step in letting go of limiting beliefs is becoming aware of them. Most of the time, these beliefs are deeply rooted in our subconscious, so we may not even realize they are holding us back. But with practice and self-awareness, we can begin to uncover them. Start by paying attention to the negative thoughts and self-talk that arise in different situations. When you're faced with a challenge or opportunity, do you think, "I can't do this," or "this is too hard for me"? When you envision your dreams or goals, do you immediately feel like they're out of reach or that you're not capable of achieving them? You can also reflect on past experiences where you've held yourself back or failed to act. Ask yourself, what beliefs were running through my mind at that time? Did I believe I wasn't good enough or that I would fail? What stories have I been telling myself about my abilities or limitations? Once you start to recognize your limiting beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. Challenging and replacing limiting beliefs. The key to overcoming limiting beliefs is challenging their validity. Most of these beliefs are based on false assumptions or outdated perceptions. Just because you failed in the past doesn't mean you will fail again. Just because society tells you one thing doesn't mean it reflects your true potential. Here are some steps to challenge and replace your limiting beliefs. Question the belief. Ask yourself whether the belief is based on facts or assumptions. Is there any evidence to support it, or is it simply a thought that you've internalized over time? For example, if you believe you are not capable of starting a business, question where that belief comes from. Have you tried before and failed, or did someone else tell you that you couldn't succeed? Reframe the thought. Once you've questioned the belief, reframe it in a positive, empowering way. For instance, instead of thinking I'll never be able to lose weight, reframe it to I have the ability to make healthy choices and improve my health over time. Reframing helps you shift your focus from what's holding you back to what's possible. Affirm your strengths. Counteract limiting beliefs with affirmations that reinforce your strengths and capabilities. Remind yourself of past successes, talents, and unique qualities that prove you can overcome challenges. For example, if you're trying to overcome a belief that you're not worthy of love, remind yourself of the relationships and friendships in which you felt valued. Take action. Action is one of the most powerful ways to challenge limiting beliefs. When you act in alignment with your new, empowering beliefs, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. Small actions can create momentum and build your confidence, leading you to achieve greater things. For example, if you believe you can't speak in public, start by practicing in front of a small group of friends before working your way up to larger audiences. The power of letting go. Letting go of limiting beliefs is an act of self-liberation. It's about freeing yourself from the mental chains that keep you small and stepping into your full potential. As you let go of these beliefs, you begin to see yourself as capable, worthy, and deserving of all that life has to offer. It's important to remember that letting go of limiting beliefs is not an instant process. It requires patience and consistent effort. But as you challenge and replace these beliefs, you will start to experience profound shifts in your mindset, behaviors, and results. Embrace the freedom of a limitless mindset. Letting go of limiting beliefs is a crucial step in finding yourself again. These beliefs no longer serve you, they keep you stuck in the past and prevent you from fully embracing your potential. By challenging these beliefs and replacing them with empowering thoughts, you open the door to limitless possibilities. Remember, you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. The beliefs you hold about yourself shape your reality. So choose to believe in your worth, your potential, and your ability to create the life you desire. Let go of what no longer serves you and step into the person you were always meant to be. Take courageous action. Finding yourself again requires not just introspection and understanding, but also the courage to take action. You can reflect on your values, desires, and goals all day long, but without the willingness to step forward, nothing will change. Courageous action is what transforms your reflections and dreams into reality. Taking action, especially courageous action, helps break the cycle of uncertainty and indecision that can keep you stuck. It's what propels you into a new chapter, allowing you to create the life you desire and move closer to your authentic self. But taking courageous action doesn't mean acting without fear. It means taking steps despite fear, doubt, and uncertainty, trusting that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to who you truly are. What is courageous action? Courageous action is the act of moving forward, even when you feel uncertain, scared, or overwhelmed. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or waiting until all your doubts are gone. It's about acting anyway. It's about trusting in yourself, your abilities, and the process of growth. Courageous action involves pushing past your comfort zone and embracing the discomfort that comes with change. Taking courageous action might look different for everyone. For some, it may mean starting a new career. For others, it could be speaking up for what they believe in, or taking the first step toward healing a broken relationship. The common thread is that courageous action forces you to face the unknown and trust that you will find your way. Why courage is necessary for growth. Courage is essential for personal growth. Without it, you will remain in your comfort zone. And while the comfort zone may feel safe, it is also where stagnation occurs. To find yourself again, you must be willing to step outside the familiar and face challenges that will test you. Growth only happens when you stretch beyond your limitations, and courage is the fuel that drives that process. Consider this: every great achievement, every step towards self-discovery, and every personal transformation involves an element of risk. Whether it's risking failure, rejection, or the unknown, courageous action allows you to overcome these fears. It's through those moments of risk that you build strength, resilience, and confidence. Facing fear head-on. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to taking action. It's natural to feel afraid when you're stepping into new territory or trying something you've never done before. However, fear is not something to avoid, it's something to acknowledge and move through. One of the most empowering realizations is that fear doesn't have to hold you back. You don't have to be fearless to take action. In fact, fear often serves as a sign that you're on the brink of growth. When you feel fear, it's usually because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And that's exactly where transformation happens. Taking courageous action means acknowledging your fear but choosing not to let it control you. It means moving forward with the knowledge that fear is a natural part of the process, and that the reward on the other side is worth the discomfort. The power of small steps. Courageous action doesn't always have to be a giant leap. In fact, sometimes the most effective action is a series of small steps that accumulate over time. Small steps are just as powerful as big ones because they create momentum and help you build confidence. For example, if you want to get fit, taking courageous action doesn't mean signing up for an intense workout regimen immediately. It means starting with small, achievable goals like going for a 10-minute walk each day or eating one healthy meal per day. As you continue to take small actions, you'll begin to build the confidence and momentum necessary to take larger steps toward your goals. These small steps are key because they help you build resilience and prevent overwhelm. By focusing on the next step rather than the entire journey, you make the process feel less daunting and more manageable. How to build courageous action into your life. Taking courageous action is a practice that you can cultivate over time. Just like any other skill, courage can be strengthened through repetition and commitment. Here are some ways to build courageous action into your life. Identify your fears and acknowledge them. The first step in taking courageous action is to identify what you're afraid of. Is it the fear of failure? Fear of what others will think? Fear of change? Once you've identified your fears, acknowledge them and recognize that they are part of the process. Fear doesn't mean you're not capable, it simply means you're stepping into unfamiliar territory. Start small, build gradually. As mentioned earlier, courage doesn't have to manifest in giant leaps. Start with small actions that challenge you but feel achievable. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, taking a new class, or having a difficult conversation, taking smaller steps allows you to build confidence and resilience over time. Visualize success. One way to boost your courage is through visualization. Visualize yourself taking action and succeeding. Imagine yourself overcoming obstacles and reaching your goal. This mental rehearsal strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed and helps reduce feelings of fear and anxiety. Surround yourself with support. It's important to surround yourself with people who encourage you to take action, even when it's difficult. Having a support system can provide reassurance and encouragement, especially when fear threatens to hold you back. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, a supportive network can help you stay motivated and confident in your actions. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it's also an essential part of success. Every time you take courageous action, you will face obstacles and setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a lesson. Each failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust your course. By reframing failure as feedback, you reduce the fear of making mistakes and keep moving forward. The impact of courageous action on your life. When you begin taking courageous action, you will notice profound changes in your life. Not only will you experience growth and progress, but you will also develop a sense of self-efficacy, a belief in your ability to handle whatever challenges come your way. This belief in yourself is a powerful tool in finding your true self. Courageous action also helps you develop resilience. As you face challenges and push through fear, you become stronger and more capable of handling adversity. This resilience will serve you not only in the pursuit of your dreams, but also in dealing with life's inevitable ups and downs. Taking courageous action is the key to living authentically. By acting in alignment with your values, desires, and goals, you create a life that is true to who you are. You stop living according to the expectations of others and start living in a way that is meaningful to you. Taking the first step toward transformation. Taking courageous action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the necessary catalyst for change, growth, and transformation. While fear, doubt, and uncertainty may always exist to some degree, courageous action is what moves you forward despite them. By facing your fears head-on, taking small steps, and building confidence over time, you will begin to see the person you've always been capable of becoming. Remember, courage doesn't mean the absence of fear, it means moving forward despite it. Your journey to finding yourself again requires bold, courageous action, and every step you take brings you closer to the authentic life you deserve. Embrace the power of persistence. One of the most important traits you can cultivate in your journey to find yourself again is persistence. Success, personal growth, and self-discovery don't happen overnight. They require an unwavering commitment to keep going, even when things get tough. Persistence is the ability to stay focused on your goals and dreams, even when faced with obstacles, setbacks, or doubts. Many people give up too soon when things don't go as planned. They face one failure, one rejection, or one difficult situation, and they decide it's not worth continuing. However, those who persist in the face of adversity are the ones who ultimately find success and fulfillment. The key to rediscovering who you truly are is to embrace the power of persistence. What is persistence? Persistence is the ability to keep going despite challenges, setbacks, or obstacles. It's a commitment to continue moving forward even when the results aren't immediate, and even when you face disappointment. Persistence is not about rushing or forcing things. It's about steady progress and determination, knowing that every step forward counts, even if the progress is slow. In your quest to find yourself again, persistence means staying true to your purpose, even when it feels like the path is unclear or when you encounter failures. It's about trusting the process, being resilient in the face of adversity, and never giving up on your dreams even when they seem distant. Why persistence matters in personal growth. Persistence is critical to personal growth because it enables you to push through difficult periods and continue learning, evolving, and discovering your true self. When you commit to the process of personal transformation, you will inevitably face challenges, self-doubt, and obstacles. It is through persistence that you are able to move beyond these barriers. Think about the process of learning a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument, learning a new language, or developing a new career. At the beginning, progress can be slow, and it's easy to feel discouraged. However, those who persist, practice regularly, and continue to show up even when they don't see immediate results are the ones who ultimately master the skill and find satisfaction in their efforts. In the same way, finding yourself again is a gradual process. It requires you to keep moving forward, even when the answers aren't immediately clear, or when your journey seems more difficult than anticipated. Persistence ensures that you will eventually uncover your true purpose and direction. The role of resilience in persistence. Persistence is closely tied to resilience, the ability to bounce back after setbacks. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. You may face personal challenges, professional struggles, or emotional obstacles that make it hard to keep going. In those moments, resilience allows you to get back up and try again. Resilience is a muscle that you can strengthen over time. Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, you build more resilience. Resilient people don't view setbacks as signs of failure. They view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Rather than giving up when faced with difficulty, they adapt, adjust their approach, and continue moving forward. As you work to rediscover who you are, persistence and resilience work hand in hand to keep you moving toward your goals. When you fall, resilience will help you rise again, and persistence will keep you on track, no matter how long it takes. Building persistence in your life. Building persistence is not something that happens overnight. It requires intentional practice and a mindset shift. Here are some strategies to help you cultivate persistence in your life. Set clear, achievable goals. One of the first steps in building persistence is to have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. When your goals are specific and well-defined, you're more likely to stay committed to them. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps so you can focus on one piece at a time. This will help you stay motivated and make the process less overwhelming. Create a plan and stay consistent. Once you've identified your goals, create a plan of action. A plan helps you stay on track and provides you with a roadmap for achieving your goals. Consistency is key. Making steady progress, even if it's only a little bit each day, adds up over time. Stick to your plan, even on days when you feel like giving up, and know that each step forward is a step closer to success. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Failure is an inevitable part of growth and success. Rather than seeing failure as a roadblock, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Every time you fail, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can adjust your approach. This mindset shift helps you embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than something to avoid. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and persistence. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as indications of their limitations. Cultivating a growth mindset helps you persist through difficult times, knowing that challenges are a normal part of the learning process. Surround yourself with support. Persistence is often easier when you have a support system that encourages you and holds you accountable. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who inspire you, and who push you to keep going. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or a support group, having people in your corner can provide the motivation and encouragement you need to keep moving forward. Focus on the big picture. During times when you feel discouraged or frustrated, it's helpful to remind yourself why you started in the first place. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture, on your ultimate goal, and remember that every small action you take is leading you closer to your destination. By keeping your long-term vision in mind, you can stay motivated during tough times and remind yourself why persistence is worth it. The rewards of persistence. The rewards of persistence are immeasurable. By staying committed to your goals and dreams, you will not only find the success you desire, but you will also experience personal growth and transformation. The act of persevering through challenges builds self-confidence, self-discipline, and a sense of pride. Persistence leads to the discovery of your true self. As you continue to pursue your goals and face obstacles along the way, you learn more about your strengths, capabilities, and passions. This self-awareness is a key component of the journey to rediscovering who you truly are. Persistence also leads to the realization that success is not a destination, but a journey. The path may be long, and it may not always be straight, but the act of persistently pursuing your dreams shapes who you become along the way. Through persistence, you develop resilience, self-discipline, and a mindset of growth, all of which empower you to face life's challenges with courage and confidence. Keep going, no matter what. To find yourself again, persistence is non-negotiable. It is the quality that separates those who succeed from those who give up. No matter how many setbacks or challenges you face, keep going. The road may be long, but every step you take brings you closer to your true self. Remember that persistence isn't about avoiding failure or hardship. It's about continuing to move forward despite them. Embrace the power of persistence and trust that the journey, though it may take time, is leading you to the life and the person you've always wanted to become. Keep pushing, keep striving, and never give up on the amazing potential that lies within you. Thank you.